All right, man. Fresh off work, a little tired, but I'm straight. I'm straight. But the big news today in the gaming sphere, besides all the other shit going on with the Epstein list and the emails and everything, we have the Game Awards. The Game Awards have been around for a long time, and this year was one of the best years for games, man. I'm talking about Expedition 33, Death Stranding, Silk Song, Split Fiction, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, fucking, or 2K was good this year. Like, it was a really good year for games. It was a really good year all across the board. We had some niggas out there talking about, well, gaming is dead, well, this and that, or this deserves to get this over this, and it's like, oh man, but like one of my favorite game of the year was Expedition 33, and not just because of the story and the music and the gameplay and like, just besides all that. The reason that I love Expedition 33, that it kind of put that vigor back into like gaming, like real, like it was like real gaming. Like it was a small studio, a team of 30 people made it. Like it was $50. Like they're doing free updates for it and everything. Like, yo, Expedition 33 really showed its ass this year, and then it dropped for free on Game. Well, not for free on Game Pass, but like you had to buy Game Pass. But like, it was a dope experience. Like, I went in there blind, bro. Like, I was coming off of I was turned off from turn-based games until Persona 3 Reloaded on Game Pass helped me like kind of get back into that. And literally, as I got back into it, Expedition 33 came out, and boy, that shit was fun. I still had a lot of fun playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Like that was the that was one of the I haven't had a Donkey Kong game in so long, and that was one of the best platform games I have ever played. Might be the best platformer I played next to Super Mario Sunshine, and even the weirdness of Death Stranding 2 and just like the innovation of it, just the graphics and the gameplay, and like and this is coming from somebody who bought Death Stranding 1 and did not really like it like that, and I end up enjoying Death Stranding 2. It was just one, but a lot of the stuff were just expedition. It was just you got a lot of the stuff quicker, and it made for an enjoyable experience in Death Stranding 2, and it keeps me going back. Silk Song, like one of the best Metrovanias I've ever played. I think the only thing that I'm putting above that right now is Metrovania wise is Metroid Dread, Metroid Fusion, and maybe I'm not really a Castlevania guy, but the music, the world, the gameplay, just the whole gaming loop of Silk Song was so fucking fun. It's still fun, man. I still find myself going back to that game, and like, let me just list off the stuff because I'm gonna be here all day talking about the games that I love. Like, I was very impressed with Battlefield this year, man. Like, it made me miss Battlefield 4, but I'm gonna get into that. Let's go through the list of the Game Awards, and even let's try to name some snubs, and let me know, like, if you have some snubs that you think should have been in some list or shouldn't have been in some list. Just let me know. Let me know. But, all right, starting off big, we got Game of the Year. So we got Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've played all these games except Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I really want to play that game. I hope I could play it before the end of the year, but yeah, that's the only one I play. All five of those, they deserve those spots. Um, I'm not seeing any snubs on this list, and who I think the winner will be is Expedition 33. Who I think should win is Expedition 33. But again, all those games are fun. Like, I'm seeing I'm seeing three tens and two nines based off of what I played. But yeah, that's my pick for Game of the Year. So we got Best Game Direction: Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Split Fiction. I play split fiction over my cousin's house, and it kind of reinvented that not reinvent I wouldn't say reinvented, but gave me that couch co-op feel that I've been missing for so long, and I kind of get that from like Mario Kart. But yeah, it's neither here or there. But best game direction, I'm gonna either say Expedition or Split Fiction on that one, just because of how the game, just where the game takes you. Ghost of Yote, I love Ghost of Yote. I feel like it's a bit, the story could be fleshed out more. Death Stranding 2, the story is just a little bit convoluted. Hades 2, I'm not too deep into Hades 2, but from the story, it picks up as your Hades daughters, your what's it called daughters. So I would give it to Expedition 33 or Split Fiction on that one. Now, best adaptation, though, this is like video games turned into media. So we got a Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry, Last of Us Season 2, Splinter Cell, Death Watch. I need to watch that. And Until Dawn. Going off the top of my head, I was hearing that Splinter Cell was very, very good. Was good. A Minecraft movie, I'm not a fan of that. Devil May Cry, it was mixed on that one. Last of Us 2 was mixed also. Until Dawn, I heard was not good. But from what I've heard, Splinter Cell is good, and I want to see it before the Game Awards. I will see it before then. The best narrative. So we got Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yote, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and Silent Hill F. I haven't played Silent Hill F or Kingdom Come Deliverance. From what I hear, those are very good games, but best narrative, best narrative, Expedition. I'm gonna go with Expedition or Death Stranding on that one. Maybe leaning towards Expedition more on that one. I feel on snubs on this one. I've been playing Dispatch, and the narrative, the navigation on Dispatch is like very good. Just the pacing of it is very, very fun. It's like it reminds me of the old Walking Dead Telltale games. Well, when it was good, but the pacing, I don't know. Well, Death Stranding 2 pacing is really good. The story is really good, but just that emotional baggage on Expedition and just the whole story behind it. It can either go to Death Stranding 2 or Expedition. I'm not gonna pick which one on that one. Best art direction. Okay, so we got Expedition 33, we got Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Silksong. Played all of these. Have all of these. Best art direction. That's like the background and like the atmosphere of the game. Bro, it can go to any of these. Like really, it can go to any of these. I wouldn't be opposed to just like Silksong, just because like the runbacks on all of this, like runbacks on a lot of the things that you got to do like during the game and everything. It just brings you back to those areas, and like going back to areas with new abilities that you weren't able to complete certain tasks without, like going back and getting like, what was it, the like the dash, like even the dash, or like the what is that? I can't remember. It's like you hold the button and it's like you float a little bit. Like having that and like going back to areas and accessing those areas with that ability is so fun. Ghost of Yote 2, a lot of the areas have different climates, and like I feel very immersed in those certain areas. Like when I was getting what is the Kaguma? I probably butchered that. When I was getting that, like the snow and like the coldness play into the atmosphere of those type of missions. And even like the fight, like when I was fighting the Onin in I was getting shot by like fire arrows and everything, and like I have this one skill or one charm that like once I block something with fire and it like uh lights up my sword or whatever weapon I'm using, and it becomes unblockable. I did like that too. So with me, shit, it can go to any of these, dog. Like for real, for real. Except for Hades 2. Maybe not Hades 2. And Death Stranding 2 is self-explanatory, man. Look at that game. That game is, but the art direction isn't graphics. It's the experience. It's how the art enhances the experience of the game. And Death Stranding 2 is perfect like that. Like the areas impact on how you move throughout the game. So, whew, Expedition, Death Stranding 2, or Silk Song. Yeah. Or even Ghost. Yeah. Anything that I felt like got snubbed out of that one, not off the top of my head, I can't think of one. Not off the top of my head. Maybe. No, I can't think of nothing off the top of my head. Best score and music. Here we got Silk Song, Hades 2, Expedition 33, Ghost of Yote, Death Stranded 2 on the beach. Okay. Right now, Expedition 33, Ghost of Yote, and Death Stranded 2. I'm going to explain each one. Expedition 33, I believe that the soundtrack by itself is better than a lot of games. And also, it got snubbed at the Grammys for like Indiana Jones and Helldivers 2. And I love Helldivers 2. But that soundtrack is nowhere near better than Expedition 33. Ghost of Yote, even with the whole lo-fi mode, man, I can remember. Like, I remember some of the stuff that she was playing on her instrument. Like, I remember that shit. Like, the Samurai Shampoo adding the lo-fi mode in there. I can see the Samurai Shampoo not art director, but the composer adding a lo-fi mode into Ghost of Yote. That was a very, very good touch. And Death Stranded 2. I heard Kojima like handpicked the music to go with certain parts of Death Stranding 2, and it fits the vibe perfectly. So, true. This Game Awards is hard, man. Hades 2 and Silk Song, while the music is also very good, it isn't as good as those three, as Expedition 33, Ghost of Yote, and Death Stranding 2. Bro, I'm gonna go with Ghost of Yote for this one, just because it seemed like a music played such a focal point into the game and like setting your vibe on how you want the game to be. Yeah, that I'm gonna give it to that one. The Expedition honorable mention, man. The best audio design. Battlefield 6, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Ghost of Yote, Silent Hill F. Maybe they could have put Arc Raiders in here because that Arc Raiders the sound does play a pivotal role in the gameplay. So I haven't played Silent Hill F. Maybe they could have subbed it out for that, but I don't know. That's just up in the air. But me, best sound design, I'm gonna give that to Battlefield 6 just because it was so nostalgic hearing. But like Battlefield, actually, I love playing it on. I have this tradition with Battlefield, like every Battlefield. I put on Matches on the Moon, Paradise Falls, listen to that whole album through, play Battlefield with my headphones on so I can hear like the every gun sounds different, the explosions, like the detail in the sound design of Battlefield keeps me coming back to Battlefield, man. That's one thing that it's gonna hold above every first person shooter, that it has the best sound design, from blowing up a tank to blowing up a building, to sniping, to getting sniped at, to suppression sounds, like repairing a tank. Everything in Battlefield 6 is, the sound design is perfect. Yeah, I'm giving that to Battlefield 6 on that one. Honorable mention, Death Stranding 2. Yeah, that because the way that the sounds come from the controller, that like it's It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like, it creeped my girl out one time. She was like, "Yeah, is that a baby crying on the controller?" Like, yeah. Best performance. Okay. Um, I'm not naming names because I'm gonna butcher some of these names. But Charlie Cox got mine for the ones that come after. If you know, you know. Snubs. The girl in Saw by Midnight, she did good. She did good. I feel like I don't see her name in here. I seen the picture of it, and I didn't see her name in there. So yeah, the girl in that uh, in South of Midnight deserves a nomination. Innovation and Accessibility, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Autumn Falls, Doom the Dark Ages, EA Sports FC 26, it's South of Midnight, that's what it is. I don't know what innovation and accessibility is. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna just say South of Midnight because black women, and I love that game. Games for Impact. I don't know what this is. Consumi Despilote. Lost Records, South of Midnight, Wonderstop. I don't know what that means. I'm going to South of Midnight for that. Best ongoing game, Final Fantasy, what is that? 15? 15 is that 15? 15? Yeah, I guess 15. Final Fantasy 15, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, No Man's Sky. Ooh, that's a list. That's a list. I'm gonna have to go with No Man's Sky because that last I don't know what it was update where you got the big ships and like you can walk on it. That shit looks fire. It looks phenomenal. The way that No Man's Sky it just constantly reinvents itself needs to be studied. So No Man's Sky for that one. Fortnite did a really that Simpsons season is really good. Helldivers 2, although that Halo ODST pack did bring me back for a minute, it didn't keep me on. And Marvel Rivals, I just started playing again for the new season drop. I got a video on that coming too. And I never played Final Fantasy, so yeah. Best community support. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky. Best community. I'm gonna go with Fortnite on that one just because it's so many community tabs and like it's so much that the community can do with Fortnite and making their own games. And I played a lot of game modes this year that weren't officially Fortnite and it came from the community. So I'm gonna go with Fortnite for that one. No Man's Sky, the online love for that is getting way better. Best independent game, Absolute, Ball and Pit. Austin plays Ball and Pit. It was pretty good. Expedition 33, Hades 2, Silk Song. Yo, y'all. Blueprints too. Blueprints came around the time that Expedition 33 was dropping on Game Pass. So I didn't get a chance to play Blueprint because I was in Expedition. So I'm gonna give it to Expedition on that one. But sorry, Silk Song, Hades. Expedition on that one. Best debut indie game: Blueprints, Expedition 33, Desperado, Dispatch, Megabonk. Dispatch was fun as hell. I do like that storytelling aspect of it. I miss that shit. But Expedition 33, a game of a team of 30 people, formerly from Ubisoft, like good sound, good game, good gameplay, good replayability, and they got some DLC free updates dropping. Yeah, Expedition, yeah, hands down. Best mobile game. I don't play any mobile games. Destiny Rising, that did look sweet though. Persona 5, Sonic Rumble, Young Amsung, yeah, and Withering Waves. I'm not a mobile game player, but that Destiny did look pretty good. Best VR game, Alien Rogue Accusation, Arcane Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool, The Midnight Walk. Not a VR player, so I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. Best Action Game, Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Shinobi, Art of Vengeance. Who? I did play Ninja Gaiden 4, and I did enjoy myself playing. My first time playing a Ninja Gaiden game. Well, I played 3, and it was very fun. 4 was, it got right into the action, right into it. But shit that keeps bringing me back is Hades 2 and Battlefield 6. So either of those it could go to. Any snubs on this list? Off the top of my head, I can't think of any off the top of my head. No. What's that one game that something Kazaa? Something Kazaa that I heard about a lot in January? Yeah, maybe that should have been on here. Maybe Not Rain. Maybe Not Rain. Yeah. But I feel like they could have added one more in there, but that's Best Action. I'm giving that to Battlefield 6 or Hades 2. Best Action Adventure Game. Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Indiana Jones, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Split Fiction. Action Adventure Game. Me, I'm going with the adventure that I had in Ghost of Yotei and Death Stranding 2. When I had Death Stranding 2, it was hard for me to put down that game, bro. Like I just needed to get to the next settlement. The next, I needed to put on 50 more pounds so I could take the mine cart to the next settlement. I love that shit. Ghost of Yotei, bro, it was a meme that people was 40 hours in and only killed one person or 2 people. Yeah. For real. Silksong, the go back and the run back and just the discovery of new items and abilities is always fun. And also the movement in it. It kept me coming back. The Souls-like references in it. Yeah. Trying to find maps and little clues to help you better your experience. I can see that going to Silksong and Split Fiction. Didn't play enough of it though. I had fun playing it, but I didn't play enough of it. So I'm gonna go with Ghost of Yotei on that one. Best RPG. Avowed, Expedition 33, Deliverance, Kingdom Come Deliverance, The Outer Worlds 2, Monster Hunter Wild. That's stacked. I'm letting everyone in this list except for Kingdom Come Deliverance. I feel I'm drawing a blank on my snubs on my other games right now. Maybe it's because I just got off work, but I'm drawing a blank on them. Expedition, I want to win. Monster Hunter Wilds was not good as Rise, and it wasn't as good as Worlds, but it was still fun. The Outer Worlds 2, the thing with Outer Worlds is just, it's too much RPG a thing. Does that make sense, at all? It still was a 7, 8 out of 10, but it too much RPG. Is that is that a thing? Too much lore at one time can be a little much. And Avowed was fun for 15 hours. Other than that, it was not a good RPG. It was not. Obsidian, I can see y'all pulling up with Outer Worlds doing Avowed. Great job. Monster Hunter Wilds, not my favorite Monster Hunter. Probably my not even in my top 3 of Monster Hunters. So I'm gonna give that to Expedition again. Best Fighting Game. Okay, this is y'all. 2XKO Capcom Fighting Collection, Fatal Frame City of Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, Virtual Fighter 5. Didn't play any of them, but I am Capcom Fighting. I do like Capcom Fighting. And I did like the Mortal Kombat. The way that it looked, I did like that. So yeah, you can give it to that. Best family game, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing, and Split Fiction. Hmm. Family. Uh, I can see that going to Mario. Like Donkey Kong Bonanza was fun, but I played that like by myself, bro. Maybe it's because my family didn't like. I don't really know what my family could do with that. They might give it to Donkey Kong Bonanza. I can see them giving it to Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I would not be mad at them for giving it to Mario Kart World or Split Fiction. Um, yeah. Well, you can do some co-op in Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I didn't see it. I didn't utilize it, so I can get that to you. Can get that to Mario Kart Worlds. Best Sim strategy game: The Alters, Final Fantasy Tactics, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Civilization 7, Tempest Rising, and Two Point Museum. I didn't play any of these, but I heard that Final Fantasy Tactics did pull up. It did pull up. So I will be going for that. Best sports slash racing game. You got EA Sports FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World, Rematch, and Sonic Racing Crossroads. Huh. They snubbed 2K out of this one. 2K was good this year. It was. I saw a lot of people playing Rematch. I didn't get to play it myself. Hopefully, I get to play it before the Game Awards. Mario Kart World was fun. Didn't really get me coming back. I did not play Sonic Racing, and I don't play F1 or FC. Huh. So I'm going with Mario Kart World or Rematch, but mostly Rematch because I heard the studio. That's the same people that did Seafood, and I kind of want to see the one again. Best multiplayer. The Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Range, Peak, and Split Fiction. Okay, me right here. Battlefield 6, no contest. Battlefield 6, it knocks it out. It knocks it out the water, man. They literally made everything that made Battlefield, the old Battlefield's great. I feel like they brought in 6, even though it's not a perfect game by any metrics. It's not perfect. It's a strong 7 to 8. Still a good time. I know it may be a little subsiding right now, but that's just how Battlefield is. And for the Battlefield players, it was everything that we could want in a Battlefield. Arc Raiders is a fun experience. I'm having fun. Maybe it's just because I'm not really too big into extraction shooters. I played a lot of Helldivers last year, and that kind of like was my fix for a minute on extraction shooters. But I'm having a little fun in Arc Raiders. Elden Ring, Night Range, I didn't play, but they keep updating the game, and I keep hearing about it, so I'm not mad at that. Peak, I don't remember. And Split Fiction was a fun game too. I wish I would have owned it. If I would have owned it, I probably would have put more time into it. But yeah, Battlefield 6 on that one. Most anticipated game: 007 First Light, Grand Theft. It's Grand Theft Auto 5. Even if it get delayed again, it's still Grand Theft Auto, man. It's Grand Theft Auto 6. Marvel's Wolverine. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Marvel's Wolverine. Resident Evil Requiem and The Witcher 4. I am waiting for The Witcher 4 too. And I am waiting for that Wolverine. GTA 6 can come and go, and I kind of do want to play that 007 First Light, third person 007. So, whoo, maybe The Witch. No, GTA is gonna win. GTA is gonna win. We're all waiting for GTA. But that Witcher and that Wolverine, that's on my list. I feel like Gears could be in there. That Gears E-Day that should be there. Content Creator of the Year. I don't know most of these dudes. I know Castaned, Moist. Give it to, I don't know. I listen to a lot of, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Kai. I'll just say Kai. Best esports game: Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, Valorant. I'm not an esports type of guy, so I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. And best esports athlete: I don't know any of these dudes. Best esports team: I don't know any of these dudes. And yeah, that's the list. And yeah, let me know how you guys feel about some certain things because I think Expedition 33 is gonna sweep up this this sweep up this year. This is this week. Yeah, it's gonna sweep up this year. So, but that's on me. That's what I think. So yeah.